Have you ever felt that you're tired because of the work that you're doing? And on the other side, have you ever looked successful? Have you ever felt exhausted on the inside? You meet your deadlines, you show up for meeting prepared, people call you reliable and focused driven. But they don't know that at night you feel empty. When you're alone, you feel lonely. That's called high functioning burnout. And this is when performance stays high, but your spirit runs on empty. What does that mean? It doesn't mean that you're not collapsing, you're not quitting, you're not delivering, but you're tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix it. Let me give you a real example. You stay up until 2 a.m. every day, scrolling on social media or on your computer working. Not because you're not tired, not because you don't need to rest, but because it is the only times that feels like yours. It is the only times that you feel in control for the time. All day at work, your time belonged to your employer. All day, your time belonged to your supervisor, to your manager. So at night, it is the only times that you feel this is the time I can steal it back. On the Friday crash, all week you're sharp and productive. When it comes to Friday, midday before the end of the day, your mind, your body, your spirit is crashing, knowing that you're going to be resting all day. Knowing that all week you've spent a lot of time being productive, Saturday comes and your body shuts down. Your nervous system is in survival mode all week, but when pressure stops, you collapse. So we end up being on survival mode throughout the week. And the time that you feel in control, the time that you feel this is the time for me to rest, we always collapse. Or sometimes when your phone vibrates, you feel that your phone is vibrating, but it doesn't, because your brain never exits work alert mode all the time. You say this is the time for you to rest, but every time your phone rings, you hear a notification on your phone, you're back on work mode. And for many of us, especially in an African context, we are taught that mental health is a luxury. It's something that we don't have mental issues because we relate to the trauma of the lives that we've lived before. If you complain that you're tired, they'll tell at least you have a job. Be strong. Stop complaining. There are people looking for the job that you have. So because of these types of complaining, we end up suppressing our own emotions, how we feel. We don't have people to talk to. But here's the truth. You do not have to break down to deserve rest. You don't need to end up being at the hospital bed for you to have a total rest. Success should not cost your nervous system. Success should not cost you your health. If you're constantly exhausted but still performing, you need to pause. You need to check in with yourself, because high-functioning burnout doesn't explode. It slowly fades you, and you deserve more than just functioning. This is Mentify TZ, where strong people are allowed to be honest, and thank you for listening.